Guys, I'm back. I never thought that I would ghost YouTube for a week, but that time came and I'm sorry. I had a few people comment on some older videos asking if I was going to keep uploading content, and it's only been 8 days since I posted my last video, but we're back, and I thought what better way to come back to YouTube than with a Q&A, because I've had a bunch of the same questions constantly coming through, and a heap of new subscribers. And if you have subscribed, honestly, thank you so much. It is insane to me that people are like interested in watching my journey, like mind-boggling. But yeah, I just thought I would pop back on and talk about where I've been, what's been happening, and just answer a bunch of standing questions that I get all of the time. So basically, to catch you guys up, my last video was my lead up into the stage race. So I raced Brisbane Pro Velo last weekend, so that was like 8 days ago. I'm gonna put in, I intended to vlog, and I did vlog some bits, but honestly, we're just gonna scrap all the vlogging content, and I'm just gonna put in a little bit of race content now.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
They're running for the sprint, but they might try and flip it down. If you have some laps to go, they'll get the bell or the whistle to let them know the next lap will be their intermediate. And it looks like it's shifting more into a cross tailwind, and it's going to make it something slightly trickier for these riders. As usual, 3, 2 and 1 bonus seconds on offer there. Also the finish line,
Nice
10,
work.
6 and 4.
Caffeinating because I've just finished a day of work. All in all, now that I've been able to like reflect on the race, I'm pretty happy. It was my first stage race, my first ever proper race, my first ever road race. Prior to that, a couple of days prior, was like my 6-month anniversary of my first crit. So I've been racing crits for 6 months. I've been working with my coach now for like 3, and I was kind of like, you know what? I do need to be really proud of how much I've been able to achieve. And although the weekend definitely didn't go how I was hoping, that's part of the progress, the process. I don't know which word. Both, kind of, is it? If Matt's watching this, he's gonna be like, oh my god, Jessie, you're an idiot. Anyway, so yeah, stage 1, the crit, was literally one of the scariest things I've ever done. Didn't last long, can't corner, hated being in the bunch like that. It was dark, it was scary, it was overwhelming, it was not the night for me. Stage 2, time trial. I've never done a time trial, didn't know what to expect, didn't have anything aero. It was what it was. I raced it. Power was pretty good, so I guess I'm happy with that. Stage 3, I was definitely happy with that. I finished like mid, like out of the starters, like right in the middle, so like just off, like there was people that sprinted out the front, but with the main, like the front, it's kind of like finished in 2 main bunches, so I finished in the front main bunch, and I was really happy with how I raced. Stage 3. Stage 4 was supposed to be a 90k road race, and in the second lap of 8 laps I couldn't change gears. I still don't know why, because my bike is fine. Someone has said to me that like it could be my Garmin entering crash mode and like disabling my gears or something. Honestly, I still don't know what happened, but it really impacted me, and I was really upset about that because I didn't get to race the race that I wanted to do. Like, that was what I was most excited for. So yeah, I took last week off YouTube because I was a little bit upset, but I've overcome that now, and I'm really happy with how I guess things are going. So that leads us to a few of the main questions. One being, what am I training for? So it is currently the 1st of April. You guys are going to be seeing this on the 2nd of April. This weekend I have another 4-stage race over Saturday and Sunday. The stages are pretty short, so it's nothing crazy. It's up at the Sunny Coast, and it's the Sunny Coast Women's Tour. That is not the A race. So the A race is on the 13th of April, so it's coming up so quickly, and that is Tour de Brisbane. And the goal of Tour de Brisbane is to qualify for the World Championships, which is in October, which is Amy's Grand Fondo down in Victoria. So that's what I would love to do between Tour de Brisbane and then I don't have anything set in stone, but I'm looking at a few races in New South Wales, ACT, that I can still do between now and then. So that is the racing calendar. Obviously I do crits most weekends, so I'm constantly racing, but like proper races, I guess. Also doing like a shorter road race again it's like at Lakeside. It's kind of like a hilly crit, doing a road race there on the 25th of April, so Anzac Day. So yeah, there's definitely a few things in the works, but the main race, what I have been working for, is Tour de Brisbane on the 13th of April, and that's 12 days away. I'm actually really excited though. It's 120 Ks, so it's going to be a big day, but yeah, I'm excited for that. So I'll definitely be working with my coach and my dietitian in the lead up to that. So that leads me to then 2 questions that I get a lot. We'll start with the coaching side. Yes, I have a coach. I've been working with him since November-ish. He does all of my cycling. So a lot of people are interested in what a typical week looks like. Let me grab up my Strava. I generally sit around 20 hours of riding a week, and then 2 hours of strength. So you can see like my Strava is pretty consistent. Obviously the week that was down at the start, that was a testing week, so I had a deload into testing, and then the week that is down there was race week. So then bumped back up the week that just went past. I did 19 hours, so a little bit of a shorter week, but generally, yeah, 19 hours. I'm not too phased with my distance. That's just so happens to work out that I sit between 500 to 600 Ks a week, and I try and aim for anywhere between minimum 5,000 meters of elevation. I do try to do some climbing, a decent amount of climbing in there. So that is weekly. My general structure for the week, like this changes so much, but like generally Monday is recovery, Tuesdays is 3 hours with a session. Now Wednesdays and Thursdays depends on what my coach has done for the week. Wednesdays I do 5 hours, Thursdays I do 3 hours. Sometimes Wednesday will just be endurance, and Thursday I'll have another workout. Well, this week, Wednesday, tomorrow, I have a workout, but Thursday I just have endurance. So between Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's a 3 hour day, a 5 hour day, a 3 hour day, and 2 of them will be a session, and 1 of them will just be endurance, maybe some sprints. Friday is easy endurance or recovery depending on how I feel after the week, and then Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is normally a crit with efforts after the crit, with normally around 4 hours of riding, and then Sundays is normally 5 hours. Sometimes it has efforts throughout it, or if I've had a big week, it'll just be endurance, but that is typically my weekly structure. It doesn't change much from that. My gym days are Mondays and Thursdays. So Mondays I try and do my gym first up, so that gym session is my bigger gym session. I can actually put more into it because my legs are fresh. Thursdays is just more like body weight type things, because I do it Thursday afternoon. So yes, that is the training side of things. So to answer the question, I get so much. Yes, I'm a coach. I don't do this on my own. So for people that think I train too much, this is all my coach. I'm a good, like, I sleep enough. Yes, I get up super early, but last night I went to bed at 7:25. Like, there was someone that was like super concerned about how much sleep I was getting, commenting on one of my videos, and I was like, I go to bed super early, and they were like, oh, okay. So just because I wake up early doesn't mean I'm not getting enough sleep, so don't worry about that. Nutrition wise, that is another major question. So I am a sponsored athlete of Ideal Nutrition. I'll put all their information down below, and I work with a dietitian called Sammy. She has been so helpful to me. She helped me with my carb load leading into the stage race, and then with like nutrition throughout, because I can tell you I would not have eaten anywhere near as much as she prescribed if I had done it on my own. I would have had no idea. Just need a little drink break. This is my current new favorite flavor of Monster. It's not the normal pink one. It's got like purple on the side. It's so good. So yes, with nutrition, obviously there's not much to answer because it depends so much. I don't track my food. I definitely eat enough protein. Carbs, I could probably eat more, but it's one of those things that takes time to know when and what, like when you need to eat more, I guess, so to speak. Like I kind of forget that on huge days, maybe like the following day you get hungry and it's like, okay, well the day before I needed to eat more. But I have been working with Sammy, and I couldn't recommend more working with a dietitian, especially leading into events, because I would definitely not have had that much food, and like just little things like the timings and all of that, and like what to eat was super helpful to know. So she is my dietitian, and I am forever grateful for her because she has been amazing. And if you're looking for snack ideas and anything like that, like check out Sammy's Instagram, because like the content she posts, so good, so good. So basic questions. I ride a canyon, a road, and I absolutely love it. I love my bike so much. What else is there? I'm trying to think of like what the other questions are. Mainly around training. People are so intrigued about training. Once Tour de Brisbane is over, I will definitely do a training week of what like a standard week is, but like I've got a few obviously race weekends, so like the training weeks are different. But I will, after this is coming a vlog from the weekend that just passed, and it was Matt's race weekend. He had Mooloolaba triathlon, which ended up being a duathlon because they cancelled the swim because of jellyfish. So that vlog is coming, and I'm going to vlog tomorrow, so we're back on the vlogging. Some other random questions. Yes, I do work. I work depending on the week, normally 4 days. Last week I worked 5 days, which is just huge for me. I am a relief teacher in Brisbane, so I find out the day before or the day of like where I'm working that day, but I generally work at one school most of the time. So yeah, I don't work Wednesdays obviously because that is normally a big ride day, but I try and work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, which I will do this week. And it's currently the last week of school, which I'm so excited about, which means I have 2 weeks of holidays, so stay tuned for some super cool content. I'll try and vlog as much as I possibly can, so if there's anything that you do really want to see, please comment it down below because I will have time. I'll try and get some cool videos out. I'll have Tour de Brisbane. It'll be Matt's birthday. Matt's turning 26. I'm also turning 26, so I can't talk, but it's gonna be Matt's birthday. And yeah, I'm super excited to have some time off work. It's currently Tuesday. I'm not working tomorrow, so I just have to get through Thursday and Friday. And we've made it. We've made it, and the rainy season is almost over. Thank goodness, because I'm so sick of the rain in Brisbane. So happy days for that. Any last things? Yes, guys, I am quite capable of changing a tube. I had people commenting, and yes, I won't be using TPU tubes anymore because honestly, I just got punctures straight away, so I just don't see the point. I can change a tube. Sorry, I got distracted by questions. Yes, I can change a tube. The day that I called my mum to come and rescue me, it would have been quicker for her to come and get me so I can get home on the trainer and ride before work. That's the only issue, that being a relief teacher, I've got no flexibility in the morning, so I just didn't have time to screw around with changing a tube, and my mum was literally less than 5 minutes away, so that's why I called her, so no stress. But yes, I got a lot of interest in the what I eat in a day content, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of interest in the week of training, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, if you have made it this far, thank you guys so much for being with me through all of this. It's so exciting to go into races and like bring people along, because I'm sure there's a few of you out there that would love to be racing yourself, but it can be a little bit nerve-wracking, and yes, it can be terrifying. And I cannot explain to you, Friday night's crit and that stage race was literally the scariest thing. Like, it was live, there was TV crews there filming it, there was like some of Australia's like track elite like national track cyclists, elite cyclists, like the girl that went on to win the whole like of the Pro Velo series is now on a pro team. So like, it was by no means like a local race, it was like a big race weekend, which is what I keep reminding myself of, and then I'm just proud that I showed up. But yes, that is where I've been. I was in a little bit of a sad time just because I was definitely hoping for a little bit more out of the weekend, but I know that the main idea was just to get there and be there and be in that environment and etc, etc. But yes, I will next this weekend I will definitely vlog the whole race weekend, because it is more local and it'll be way less stressful. I'm currently going to put all my racing that's coming up onto this calendar, but yes, and then we'll be able to vlog some of Matt's race weekends too. So I'll answer a few questions as well while I'm at it. Matt is not a cyclist, he is a triathlete. He's more of like a middle distance triathlete, so like 70.3, and he hasn't really done any major race weekends since I've been vlogging, so nothing really to share. But he will have some races once he figures out his calendar, that I'm sure I can bring you guys along with as well. Matt and I also really want to start a podcast, side note. So if you have anything that like you would like to know in a podcast, like comment it down below, because it'll give us some ideas so we can start actually doing it. And comment down below if you would actually listen to it, because that's probably important as well. So anyway, I feel like I've been yapping for way too long, and I now need to go to 99 Bikes to get some lube to ride my bike tomorrow and take little Crummer for a walk. So if you've made it this far, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for the next one. I'm sorry for the little hiatus, but I'm glad to be back because I've missed talking to you guys. Even though I'm not talking to anyone, it just feels like I'm talking to you. Like, I don't know any of you, but I feel like I know you, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.